Magandang araw! Sama-sama tayong matuto sa Teacher Sal Learning Resource Channel.
Good morning! I hope you are all doing well. Today, we will review the previous lesson to make sure that you have understood everything properly. Class, let us read the sentence. I eat breakfast every day. Now, identify the subject and the verb used in the sentence. Correct. I is the subject and eat is the verb. This is an example of a simple sentence. What makes it a simple sentence? The given sentence is a simple sentence because it has a single independent clause with a subject. The given sentence is a simple sentence because it has a single independent clause with a subject I, a verb eat, and a complete thought. Example, please pass me the salt. How and when do you use correct capitalization and punctuation for simple sentences? The first word in a sentence should always be capitalized, and the sentence should end with a punctuation mark. Look at these pictures. First picture, second picture, third picture, and the fourth picture. What is your favorite animal and why? What animal is in the last picture? Great! The last picture is called a kitten. A kitten is a young cat or a baby of a cat. Who has a kitten at home? What do you know about kittens? In today's lesson, you will explore a poem about kittens while learning to understand stories better. Moreover, you will examine characters, settings, events in order, the main problem, and its solution. You will also study about characters' feelings, connections to your lives, cause and effect relationships, predictions, and summarizing. Let's have activity 1. Crossword puzzle. High frequency words. Before reading the poem My Kitten Friend aloud, let us play a crossword puzzle. Solve the puzzle by filling in the grid. For a cross, we have big space. Number 2, young cat. For down, number 3, past tense of find. Number 4, it brings brightness. 5, bright point in the night sky. Here are the correct answer. For number 1, vast. 2, kitten. 3, found. 4, light. And number 5 is stars. You have done an excellent job. Now, get ready to explore the world of kittens and poetry. My Kitten Friend by Odes M. Dagong. One warm summer day, a kitten was found, cuddled up tight, not making a sound, with fur as soft as the first light of dawn. In a garden where the plants and roots grow and spawn, with a laugh and a purr, the kitten did play, in the warmth of the sun and the light of the day. Exploring the stems and the leaves all around, a world full of wonders waiting to be found, as the moon rises high and the stars shall keep. The kitten goes for a walk not too far to leap, beneath the vast sky with 10,000 stars to see. The kitten finds its place right where it should be. Under the vast sky, with stars shining bright, we thank the Lord above for the day and the night. With gratitude in our hearts, we humbly pray. For His guidance and love in every step of our way. In the garden's embrace where blossoms bloom, we learn to care for earth, to heal and to groom. Recycle, reduce, and reuse, we say. For a cleaner world, let's tread the eco-friendly way. Who are the characters in the poem? What works describe the kitten? With soft fur, happy and playful. When and where was the kitten found? Summer garden. How do the words about the kitten in the poem make you feel? Happy and excited. What are the main characteristics of the kitten in the poem? How do these characteristics affect the overall mood of the poem? How does the setting affect the actions and emotions of the kitten? How do you take care of God's creations? Why is waste reduction important? The poem you read includes characters, setting, and plot that help you understand the theme. Character is a person, animal, or being in a story who takes part in the events. Setting is the time and place where the story happens. Plot is the sequence of events in a story, including the beginning, middle, and end. Theme is the central message or lesson the story conveys. Closely examine this graphic organizer that illustrates the story's components. This graphic organizer has parts. Whenever you read or listen to a story, you should pay attention to this specific section for easier narration of events. Now, complete the graphic organizer by answering its various components. For the story map. For the story title, My Kitten Friend. Who are the characters? The kitten and the speaker, the one who found the kitten. Where is the setting? Summer garden. Event 1, kitten is found. Event 2, kitten plays. Event 3, kitten goes for a walk. Event 4, kitten finds a place to rest. For the moral of the story, we thank the Lord for His blessings and do our part to take care of them. Complete the following statements. I learned that, I realized that, I promise, and I will. Complete the sentences using words from the poem. The kitten was found in a garden on a warm summer day. It played and explored the stems and leaves. As the moon rose high, the kitten went for a walk. Under the vast sky, we thank the Lord above for the day and the night. Draw a simple picture of a kitten and write 2 to 3 sentences describing your drawing. Good morning. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we will review the previous lesson to make sure that you have understood everything properly. What are important story elements that you should consider when discussing characters? Why is identifying the problem and solution in a story important for readers? What are the high-frequency words that you learned yesterday? Kitten, stars, vast, light, found. Use them in sentences correctly. In today's lesson, you will use vocabulary in regional themes, explore VCCV words, practice neat writing, and discuss community changes in the poem, My Kitten Friend. Let's have Activity 1, Word Hunt, Sight Words. Before reading the poem My Kitten Friend aloud, let us play Word Hunt. Look for the following words in the poem. Goes, keep, grow, shall, laugh, once you have seen the words, use them in a sentence related to your regional themes. Remember, regional themes refer to specific traits related to a particular geographical area or cultural context. These themes can manifest in various fields, such as location or place, human-environment interaction, movement or flow of people, goods or ideas, food, fashion, and clothing. Share your answers in the class when your name is called. Now that we have covered the high-frequency words in this poem, let us read some words under VCCV or vowel consonant, consonant-vowel word pattern. Rabbit, magnet, tennis, traffic, tablet, sunset. You have done an excellent job. Now get ready to embark on a delightful adventure into the world of kittens and poetry by the following stanza. First reading by the teacher. With a laugh and a purr, the kitten did play, in the warmth of the sun and the light of the day, exploring the stems and the leaves all around, a world full of wonders waiting to be found. What sounds did the kitten make while playing? The kitten made a laugh and a purr. Where did the kitten find warmth and light? The kitten found warmth and light in the sun. What did the kitten explore in its surroundings? The kitten explored the stems and the leaves. What awaited the kitten in the world it encountered? Wonders awaited the kitten in the world it encountered. The poem My Kitten Friend tells the story of a small, curious kitten exploring the world around it. But the kitten's journey also teaches us about how people and communities live and grow. Let's think about how the kitten's adventure is like our own communities. A place the kitten starts in a garden, just like how people live in different places, like towns, cities, or farms. Nature and people. The kitten plays with the plants and leaves, just like how we take care of nature in our surroundings. Movement or flow of people, goods, or ideas. The kitten walks and explores, just like how people travel, share ideas, and bring things to different places. Match the words to their correct meanings. Write the letter of your choice in the space provided. For the word, we have garden, explore, community, nature, and movement. For their meanings, A group of people living together. B. To travel and discover new things. C. A place where plants grow. D. Traveling from one place to another. E. Trees, plants, animals, and the environment. Here are the correct answers. For number 1, A. 2, B. Number 3 is C. 4, E. And number 5 is letter D. Now, get ready to make an oral summary of the text read. Wait for your name to be called and share your answers in the class. Complete the following statements. I learned that. I realized that. I promise and I will blank. Write sentences using the sight words and regional themes you found. Good morning. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we will review the previous lesson to make sure that you have understood everything properly. What are the VCCV words you read last time? Rabbit, magnet, tennis, traffic, tablet, sunset. What are the elements of a story? Define the words you learned during the first day. Kitten, stars, vast, light, and found. Great job! You have proven to have a mastery of the words you learned. In today's lesson, you will reread the poem My Kitten Friend and discuss characters, setting, and plot. You will also discuss how to solve problems, make predictions, summarize, connect the story to your experiences, and retell the poem you read using your own words. For Activity 1, Crossword Puzzle. Before reading the poem My Kitten Friend aloud, let us play a crossword puzzle. Let us solve the puzzle by filling in the grid. For the across, number 1, number after 9. 3, Earth satellite. 4, area. 5, to locate. For down, 1, product of 110. 2, where we see the sun, moon, and stars. Here are the correct answers. Number 1, 10. Number 2, sky. Number 3 is moon. Number 4 is place. And number 5 is finds. You have done an excellent job with the crossword puzzle. Now, let us dive into World of Kittens and Poetry by reading the following stanza. As the moon rises high and the stars shall keep, the kitten goes for a walk, not too far to leap. Beneath the vast sky with 10,000 stars to see, the kitten finds its place right where it should be. As the moon rises high and the stars shall keep, the kitten goes for a walk, not too far to leap. Beneath the vast sky with 10,000 stars to see, the kitten finds its place right where it should be. What space objects are mentioned in the stanza? Where does the kitten go for a walk? Why does the kitten go for a walk? What might happen to the kitten when she goes for a walk? What can we say about the kitten's personality? Have you ever explored outside at night? What did you discover? The poem My Kitten Friend helps us understand important reading skills by looking at how events unfold and connecting them to our own experiences. Look at the poem again and study the following ideas. Problem: the kitten is exploring and needs to find a safe place to rest. Solution: the kitten finds its place under the vast sky, feeling safe and content. Just like the kitten, we also explore new places and look for comfort, such as finding a cozy spot at home after a long day. After reading about the kitten's adventure, we can predict that it might rest peacefully under the stars or return home after exploring. The kitten explores under the night sky, surrounded by thousands of stars. After wandering, it finds a safe place to stay, feeling at peace in its surroundings. Story sequencing. Number the events in the correct order, from number 1 to 4. The kitten finds its place under the stars. The moon rises and the stars appear. The kitten walks under the night sky. The kitten explores but stays nearby. Here are the correct answers. Predicting the ending. What do you think will happen next? The kitten finds a cozy spot and A. Falls asleep peacefully. B. Climbs a tall tree and gets stuck. C. Runs away into the night. You're right, the correct answer is letter A. Falls asleep peacefully. Complete the following statements. I learned that. I realized that. I promise and I will. Good morning. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we will review the previous lesson to make sure that you have understood everything properly. In the poem, you learned what was the problem of the kitten and how was it solved. How did the story in the poem you read develop? What happened first, second, and so on. In today's lesson, you will read the poem My Kitten Friend to find VCCV words, recognize and cite words easily, and read words correctly by understanding their beginning, middle, and ending sounds. Also, you will understand word meanings by following word patterns, write words neatly and correctly. Lastly, you will find the root words of common nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Let's have activity 1, guess the jumbled letters. Before reading the poem My Kitten Friend aloud, guess the jumbled letters that can be found in the poem. You're right, it is kitten. Next. Very good, summer. Next. Cuddled. Next word, garden. Bottom. Great work! Now, read each sentence and fill in the blank with the correct rabbit VCCV word from the word bank. Kitten, cuddled, blossoms, bottom. Number 1. The little blank played happily in the sunshine. You're right, the correct answer is kitten. Next number, she blank her soft pillow before falling asleep. Very good, cuddled. Beautiful flowers bloom in the blank during spring. You're right, it is garden. The pink blank smelled so sweet in the morning. You're right, blossoms. The marble rolled to the blank of the hill. Bottom. You have done an excellent job with jumbled letter and vocabulary activities. Now, let us delve into the world of kittens and poetry by the following stanza. First reading by the teacher. In the garden's embrace, where blossoms bloom, we learn to care for earth, to heal and to groom. Recycle, reduce, and reuse, we say. For a cleaner world, let's tread the eco-friendly way. What does groom mean in this context? In this context, groom refers to taking care of or maintaining the earth. Just as we groom ourselves to stay clean and healthy, we also need to take care for our planet. Why is it important to recycle, reduce, and reuse? What does tread the eco-friendly way mean? Second reading by the learners. In the poem, you learned some high-frequency words are present. These words can be adjectives, verbs, or nouns. For example, the words kitten, garden, and earth are called nouns or naming words, while words like grow, learn, and heal are called verbs, action verbs. Lastly, words such as soft, warm, and bright are called adjectives. They are describing words. Aside from the given high-frequency words, what else can you identify from the poem? Find 3 more examples for each. For nouns, kitten, garden, stars. Verbs, play, walk, pray. Adjectives, warm, soft, bright. Read each statement carefully. Write true if the statement is correct and false if it is not. The poem talks about taking care of the earth. It's true. Number 2, the poem encourages wasting resources instead of recycling. It is false. 3, blossoms bloom in the garden means flowers are growing. You're right, it is true. The phrase recycle, reduce, and reuse suggests ways to protect the environment. It is true. The poem teaches us to ignore nature and focus only on ourselves. False. Complete the following statements. I learned that, I realized that, I promise, and I will blank. Share your thought and ideas. As a human, what can you do to help take care of the earth? Share 3 ways to save the earth. In your notebook, write the VCCV words legibly and correctly that can be found in the poem. After writing, practice reading them correctly.